You guys, my apologies for, I don't know what happened. My phone went dead. We're back. My apologies to you guys. I was talking and my phone just went out. I don't know what happened. I don't know if something happened with YouTube or whatever. But we're back, you guys. We're back. My apologies for losing you guys. I said, let me hop back on so we can finish this conversation for Car Chronicles. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you guys can hear me well. Jeez, I don't know what happened. That kind of pissed me off too, because I was just getting into what I was saying. But thank y'all for joining back. Hey, I was saying, my apologies to you guys. I don't know what happened. My phone went out. I don't know what happened, and I got it plugged up. Okay. Yeah, we were in the middle of talking about destiny. This is a continuation of Thursday's Car Chronicles. Good morning, everybody. Thank you guys for joining back. Let me give you guys just a couple minutes to come back. I see a lot of people coming back. Hey guys, thanks for joining back. This is the continuation of Thursday's Car Chronicles. The live just went out. I don't know what happened. We were talking about destiny, honey. We getting ready to roast destiny, and it's no coincidence the phone just went bloop. I looked up and it was like, oh my God. But I'm back. My apologies to you guys for that. I don't know what happened, but we are going to continue the live. For those of you that was on the other live just now, like I said, we were talking about destiny and her being difficult on the show for this coming season. Carlos is pissed that Destiny is not fully cooperating in terms of sharing her life. All right. I'm gonna back up just a little bit for those of you joining again. Somebody said they were on another live. Thanks for coming over. Okay. I'm gonna finish the live that we were just talking about on Thursday Car Chronicles today. This is the continuation, okay, for those of you who were on the earlier live. The phone just went out. I don't know what happened. I looked up and I didn't see you guys. I was like, oh my God. So I restarted my phone and we're back, okay? So as I was saying before, Carlos King is regretting bringing Destiny back for another season because, like I was saying, he recently spoke on his channel saying that about Destiny, that she didn't want to tell certain stuff because it's too private. And I feel like, and he's feeling the same way, that it's not fair that other people get to have to tell their life and what's going on with them in moments to where they're emotional and stuff that's very private, and Destiny continues to keep breezing by and don't do it. It's just not, it's not fair. But he gave her a second chance and another contract. He kind of went to bat for her to be on another season of this show, and she's still giving what she gave last season, and it's frustrating him because she's not fully cooperating. She's being very difficult with production. They're, trying to throw out storylines and stuff for her to talk about, saying, hey, talk about this, talk about this. She is refusing, and it's becoming very difficult, and they're tired of dealing with this. But I blame Carlos because, she showed you last season what she was about and what she was doing, and it's the same BS. So now you've given her a second chance to come back again and make, the viewers be further frustrated with her ass because she is not sharing what she needs to share. Carlos already said that if you're not going to share your deep, dark secrets like everybody else, then get the F off the show. He saved her job for her to come back. Okay, she's talking about she wanted her boyfriend to be on the show, which I don't think he's going to be able to, because from my understanding, they're saying that he has some type of ankle monitor. Y'all know he's a street guy. Allegedly, they're saying he's a street pharmacist. I'm not sure. I don't know. But that's what the word on the street is, okay, about this boyfriend. So Destiny wants to come back for season 6 and be still talking about Madani. What about Madani? It's closed. What is there to talk about? Why are you still trying to build a storyline around this Madani? That's all she wants to talk about is Madani. Then she wants to try to throw in there about her real estate venture. As I was talking about earlier before we got cut off, her license was expired, okay? For her real estate license, her builder's license, whatever she was trying to get. And some bloggers went and pulled it up and showed that her license were expired. Okay? Then she came back the very next day after she went down to the courthouse and paid the money to have them reinstated. Because you can see the date on there, which showed when their license were reinstated. Showed the date that it was the day prior. So she thought she was being real slick. to try to say that she had a license, just like Marceau was doing, saying he had a builder's license, but then try to be slick and smart mouth and put them up to the camera, and everybody pointed out that they were expired. So everybody know you cannot work under no expired real estate or builder's license. So you stuck your own foot in your mouth and got embarrassed. So Destiny, there says that Destiny says to production that she don't want to talk about certain topics because it hits too close to home, but that she would talk about everybody else's stuff, and that's what she's been doing. She wants to talk about Melody and Martell and their marriage and what happened or didn't happen in their marriage. She wants to talk about Tiffany. She wants to talk about everybody else, but then when they trying to talk to her about her stuff, she don't want to talk about it. She don't want to share it because it's too close to home for her. It's too close to home for her. And I don't feel like it's fair that she continues to keep breezing by and doing that. But I blame Carlos for that because he's allowing it. So it's looking like Destiny and Martell are being very difficult as it relates to season 6 of Love and Marriage Huntsville, with them filming their storylines. They pretty much need to get the hell off the show. If you're not gonna be transparent and talk about stuff, touching moments that other people have to talk about, you gotta go. Period. We don't want to see you on there. Martell wants to paint the narrative of what he wants to talk about and bring on all Melody's enemies on this show for season 6. And Carlos is having to put his foot down and say no. Absolutely not. He's having to do the same thing with Destiny, where he's sitting on his platform, on his YouTube channel, screaming and hollering on there saying, get the F off the show. He's pissed. He's frustrated that she's still not getting it, and he's giving her another chance to be on for another season, and she's still on her same bullshit. I mean, it's not going to get no better. It's just not going to get no better. She keeps showing you that she's not going to cooperate and share things. But she'll sit there and say what she needs to say to get another contract to be on the show. But then when it's time to film, she's telling production, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to go there. I don't want to get in that space to share that part of my life. Then stop coming back, Destiny. Why does she keep coming back? I don't feel like she really have a story to tell. Because you're lying in interviews now, like I was saying on the other channel, on my other Car Chronicles before this one. You lying on interviews saying that there was no infidelity in the marriage, and then you did another interview with this particular female, and then you're saying that there were some infidelities going on. But then you turn around and said that y'all had breaks in the marriage. These are things maybe you need to talk about. What was going on? Now that you're saying that you could talk about it, because then you were saying that it was legal stuff going on to where you couldn't talk about you and LeBeric. But now all of a sudden you could do all this talking. She had all these clauses and stuff saying that she could not talk about LeBeric and her marriage and what happened between them because he had something legal on her, saying that she couldn't talk about stuff. But now you're doing all these interviews and you're talking about it. So what happened in terms of, did he lift these legal papers off of you to where you could talk about stuff now in interviews, or were you just using it as an excuse to not share things? And that's what it's looking like. You were using that as to say you couldn't talk about stuff as a means to not talk about your business, but then you were talking about everybody else's business, and it's not fair that everybody else got to sit on Love and Marriage Huntsville and cry and fight and everything else, and you just sitting there being the bone collector. She done been hanging with Sheree. So maybe Sheree done gave her some pointers on being the bone collector for Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's what it's looking like. And it's sad. It's sad. We don't want to really know your story, Destiny. We don't really want to see you. Your disposition sucks. Just get off the show and be a mother, and whatever business ventures that you're doing outside of the show, focus on that. Maybe this platform is not the place for you. She likes to keep throwing out there, I've been doing music all my life, and I've been acting and doing that all my life. Maybe go back and focus on that. You might want to swing on by and do some vocal training, because them vocals is not where they need to be in order for you to be out here singing, girl. I'm sorry. And I'm going to go on and tell you right here, because y'all know I ain't going to tell no lies over here. You go on and get you some vocal training, girl, and focus on doing music if that's what you want to do. Do another relaunch what is it going to be, 187th relaunch of Madonna. Going to do another one of those. Focus on being a good mom to your son, okay? Teach him some discipline, because he's acting like Ariana Curry's son out here. Running around punching and pulling hair and mess. Okay, you might need to get off the show and focus on that. Go on and work on your 188th launch for Madonna. And leave us alone, because we don't care to see you. Carlos King is sick of your ass too. Just quiet as kept. Okay, he told you that at the reunion. He told you he was sick of you at the reunion. All right? Kimmy told you she was sick of your ass at the reunion too. And you want to sit there and give her this death stare when she's telling you the truth. And that's what she do with everybody to tell her ass the truth. She don't want to hear it. Everybody else is so wrong. But you come right on back next season on that same mess after he done told you. All right? Now, I'm going to give you another chance. I'm going to need you to come in the gate and open up. You got to open up if you're going to be on this show. And you still not doing it. Maybe he should have made her a friend to the show since she want to be friends with everybody now. Be a friend to the show. Don't make her no cast member. Because she's not giving what needs to be given in terms of the show being where it needs to go. Everybody has to have a storyline. Tiffany and Lewis, they don't have one. I don't know why they back. Go and have your baby child, you and Lewis. Y'all figure out what y'all need to figure out and be gone. Be gone. Yeah, Tiffany did have that. I mean, Kimmy did have that heat. Kimmy told her, when they said don't come for Kimmy, Kimmy said she can't come for me. And she sat there and looked at Destiny and let her know she can't come for me. And Destiny was pissed about that. She was pissed about that. But that's all I have, guys. Please check out said they don't pay that. Y'all so messy. So, but thank y'all for being in, thank y'all for being on and coming back. Like I said, I don't know what happened on the other video we were doing. I was running my mouth and looked up and did not see you guys. And I was like, oh my God, not in the middle of my live. Like, no. But thank y'all for coming back. Go ahead and hit the like button if y'all did not hit the like button. And also go ahead and subscribe as well to this channel. Check out the Thursday Car Chronicles before this particular video, because this one is a part 2 addition to the video that we were on prior before we got cut off, okay? So please like both videos. It's really one video, but it's 2 videos because we got cut off. So please like the video and also subscribe to this channel. Thank you, Moss, for doing a great job. And thank you all content creators who were in the building. I'm going to say building. I like to say building. That were in the building as well, okay? Please go ahead and like the video. I see 60 of you guys that have liked and 132 of you guys came back. My apologies to those that did not get to come back. Hopefully you guys check out the replay and go ahead and hit that like button, okay? Thank you guys. Love you guys down. I will be hopping on later on because I have a video of some tea I want to share with Melody, talking and telling some stuff about what happened in terms of this past reunion. She's talking about some stuff that happened and some stuff that Martell is still doing. So I want to share that with you guys, okay? Later on today. So I'm going to hop on later on after work, after I get home, and we're going to do a live and talk about that. And I'm going to share that video with you guys, okay? So thank you guys for joining, and goodbye.